So, Stu, Lynn is known primarily as a pick-and-roll guy, a guy who gets to the rim. How do the Nets play to his strengths, and how does he adapt to the philosophy they're trying to implement?
You hit it on the head. When you talk about Jeremy Lin, you are talking about a pick-and-roll player. Early in his career, not so much, not as adept at running the pick-and-roll. You go back to last year, he was one of only 3 players in the NBA who 58% of the time scored off the pick-and-roll, which you're going to see here a little bit later, and 35% made the pass. And here, a beautiful pocket pass. You can see he's got great vision, hits him for the easy little dump off and the easy score. We said that he has ability to score. Since he's come into the league, he's always been a scorer. Here again, pick and roll's his forte. He recognizes the screen. He has 2 options here, chooses to the right because his man goes under the screen. When you go under on Jeremy Lin, you're in dangerous territory, knocks down the 3-point shot. He's going to be a big focal point of their offense this year and have the ball in his hand a lot. Here you see him draw a double team, gets around the double team, probes a la Steve Nash. He's got all 5 defenders focused on him in the paint. He's got that vision, and here you go, easy dump off for the easy score. Jeremy Lin is going to be the focal point of their offense, and pick and roll is going to be the mainstay.
How good a fit is he?
I think he's a perfect fit for what they're trying to do. Now the question is, are you ready now to be the main guy? Last year you shared those minutes with Kemba Walker, did an excellent job sharing it. Now you're the guy. You have to show your leadership. You talk about being mental. I think they're going to go under a lot of his screens to prove, can he make his jump shot night in, night out? Will Randy Ford play more? Wherever his off guard is, Matt, will be the key. If that guy's not making shots, they're going to shrink the lane because everything we're talking about, he wants to turn that corner to pick and roll and get to the basket.
Well, the other question is, do they want him to be the main guy? Brook Lopez has been the horse there offensively the last few years when healthy. They're trying to play this motion sort of offense where everybody touches the ball. How much is too much Jeremy Lin with the ball in his hands?
It can be a process of being too much, but I think Coach Atkins will figure it out, put those 2 guys in the pick and roll. Now when you turn that corner, you know big fella, when you throw it back, he can knock down that mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, and listen, I mean, Sean Marks is sitting there thinking, look, he knows Jeremy Lin ultimately can't be his best player. They got about $20 million under the cap for this season alone. They got 2 big chips to trade, potentially in Bogdanovich and also Brook Lopez. Again, moving forward, they may find their guy or their 3rd guy or their 2nd guy that can help supplement a guy like Jeremy Lin and continue to build on the process.
And Atkinson has compared the pick and roll to the running game in football. You got to have it. You got to play off of it. But he also said you can't just go 1-5 pick and roll.
No, you cannot run pick and roll all game long. No.